Right, welcome to another video. I've decided it's such a nice day today, I need to pop out and get some bits from Tesco's, so I thought, well, let's take the Golf. I mean, I'm going to start I'm using this at the moment as my daily. I've got a work van that I drive as well, but I'm starting to use this car. I want to put some miles on it and actually start using it and enjoying it. I mean, now I've got the timing set up nicely. It is actually driving pretty good. So yeah, let's enjoy the drive. No power steering in this car, so you have to have arms like Popeye to manoeuvre. Feels great once you're moving though, you can really feel the road in it. To be fair, Mark II Golfs with power steering are still pretty heavy anyway, so I mean, you can really feel the road in these cars. You can really feel all the corners and you get a lot of feedback, which is really nice. That's why I like driving them so much. It's a proper driver's car. I mean, not everyone's into front wheel drive. I mean, obviously rear wheel drive cars are a lot of fun for obvious reasons, but I mean, in terms of putting this into corners and B roads, I mean, a powerful rear wheel drive car, you can't push it as much as you can one of these down a B road. And that's my favourite type of driving, in all fairness. I love driving down B roads. So that's why I love the GTI. Yeah, it's not pinking anymore now. It sounds really happy when it's driving along. I still need to set up the CO2 correctly, but I don't have a green light to get through there. I don't have the correct CO2 measurement tool at the moment, so I'll do that when I pick one of those up. I need to get a CO2 probe to set the CO2 correctly. Handles so well, this car. well, really. I mean, that 2 litre bottom end, you've really got a bit of extra torque in one of these. You know, I've driven loads of different Mark II Golfs over the years. I mean, one of my favourites is a 16 valve because you can just rev the absolute living daylight out of it. I really like the 8 valves as well because, I don't know, for me they're just, 8 valves are a little bit like more usable as a daily. But I mean, you know, every car's got its place. I mean, this, to be honest with you, the 2 litre 8 valve is kind of like, I don't know, in between the two, like it's in between kind of like a standard 8 valve and a 16 valve, because it's kind of got, you know, it's easier to drive, but then you have got a bit more grunt as well. So I don't know, I mean, it's been a while since I've driven a 16 valve, but I mean, I loved mine. But this is great. I mean, this really does pull, you know, low, sort of mid-range, low end mid-range torque. It's great. You know, you don't have to push it all the way. You don't have to push it all the way to the red line. You know, to have fun with it. It's great. I'm going to keep this car as an 8 valve car just because, for nostalgic reasons, really. I mean, it's where I started. I started with an 8 valve Golf. And I think this is just a great, you know, really good 8 valve engine in this car. Like I say, it's the 2 litre bottom end, the 2 litre bottom end out of an Audi 80. I think, you know, back in the day it used to be called the bubble block, because it's basically, it's not as, it's the same sort of height as the standard GTI engine. So it doesn't, it's not a tall block like the Mark III bottom end, because the Mark III bottom end sits a bit, it's a bit taller inside the engine bay, whereas this, I believe, well, let's say the 8 valve Audi 80 engine is the same height as the original GTI engine. So where should I park? I'll park over here. Park out the way. So there she is, running nicely. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. See you on the next one. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that little video, just driving down to the shops. I didn't film on the way back, but I had a little race with a Fiesta. I think the guy behind me was surprised. I pulled away from him. Yeah. Can't decide whether to leave these wheels on or to change them for some BBS, because I've got some pretty cool BBS wheels, but these are quite old school. I can't I'll leave them on there for now. Anyway, thanks for watching.